If you're here right now, you're carrying something heavy. Not the kind of heavy you can see on the outside, but the kind that sits in your chest. In the quiet moments when there's nothing left distracting you. Maybe you've been betrayed. Maybe your trust has been cracked open. Maybe your reality shifted overnight and you're trying to hold yourself together long enough to make it to the next sunrise. And the world around you, they're telling you to stay strong, to push through it, to fix it fast. But nobody is telling you the one thing that actually matters in the middle of trauma. You deserve space. You deserve safety. You deserve boundaries. Not because you're trying to punish anyone, but because you're done. Not because you're weak, but because something inside you needs room to breathe. Today, I want to help you understand what boundaries look like after trauma, especially for men, and why they are not walls, but anchors. Anchors that keep you steady while your world is shaking. So, I'm David Martin. I'm psychotherapist, LMFT with Illuminated Pathways, here with another video, continuing with betrayal trauma, specifically in men, and why it's different. And I'm continuing with the video from last week. So, why boundaries feel hard for men after betrayal trauma? For a lot of men, boundaries don't come naturally. Most of us were taught something like, handle it yourself. Don't ask for space. Don't upset anyone. Be logical, not emotional. So after betrayal trauma, when everything inside of you is screaming for safety, something else inside of you is saying, don't make them uncomfortable. Be nice. Don't cause more conflict. Don't act like you can't handle it. But here's the truth. Boundaries are not a sign that you're breaking. They're a sign that you're waking up to your needs, waking up to your worth, waking up to right, your right to be emotionally safe. So, what boundaries look like during betrayal trauma? Three core categories. One, emotional boundaries. This is you saying, I can't talk about the relationship right now. I need space to stabilize. I won't carry your emotional reactions. I need time before any decisions are made. Your heart is bruised. You're allowed to protect it. Two, communication boundaries. This includes like setting time-limited conversations, only discussing sensitive topics when calm, not responding to late night emotional waves, asking for 24 hours before major talks, or in drastic cases, going no contact, right? Yeah, even no contact, protecting yourself. This isn't avoidance. This is emotional regulation and it's leadership. Three, physical environmental boundaries. This could mean sleeping separately, spending time out of the house, creating quiet hours, having dedicated space for yourself, moving away, finding your soul tribe. Again, this is not punishment. This is you recreating yourself bigger, better, and stronger. Trauma overwhelms your nervous system. Your body needs safety just as much as your mind does. You need that physical space to heal. Rejection is God's protection, right? time to get away, time to find yourself. Section 3, what healthy boundaries sound like, word for word, right? Let's give you some examples. Now we shift toward firm empowerment. I'm not shutting you out. I'm protecting myself while I figure out what I need. I want to have this conversation, but I need us both calm before we do. I can stay present in this process, but only if we slow it down. Right now, space is helping me heal, not hurting us. I'm allowed to ask for what helps me feel safe. I deserve to get away and heal. Getting away, no contact, is allowing me to heal. These are not demands, they are declarations of dignity. So, what happens when we don't set boundaries? This is where you guide yourself gently and truthfully. Without boundaries, men have often experienced emotional flooding, feeling responsible for other person's pain, rage cycles, loss of clarity, staying in dynamics that aren't safe or toxic, being pulled into premature forgiveness, re-traumatized. Boundaries stop the bleeding so healing can start. You are not causing conflict by setting boundaries, my friend. You are creating clarity. You are not rejecting someone by setting boundaries. You are protecting yourself. You are not being controlling. You are choosing stability. You are choosing yourself. Boundaries don't end relationships. They reshape them so that healing is actually possible. And when a man sets boundaries from a grounded place, something powerful happens. It becomes clearer. He becomes steadier. He becomes more confident. He becomes a man who honors himself. And that self respect impacts every part of his life. Boundaries are not punishment, they are leadership. They are love directed inward. They are the doorway to healing. If you're walking through betrayal trauma right now, I want you to hear me. You deserve safety. You deserve space. And if you deserve to heal at a pace that honors your heart, boundaries don't fix everything overnight, but they will give you enough oxygen to start breathing again. And I'm here to walk through this with you. What boundary has been the hardest for you to set? Emotional, communication, or physical? Tell me in the comments. And if you want a follow-up video on exactly how to communicate boundaries without conflict, let me know, or any other of the pieces to betrayal trauma that I covered in my first video for men. I can create that for you. So I hope you men out there, this video resonated with you and that I was able to help in this process in one way or another. If you would like to hear more videos in regards to this, in regards to betrayal trauma in men, please leave a comment below. Check out my contact information below in the information bar below. And I'm going to be continuing to address this topic uh, in the other areas that I covered in my first video in regards to betrayal trauma, specifically he loved, she betrayed. So if you missed that video, you might want to go back and check that out because this will be a segue. That video, this video that I'm doing right now was a second part to that one. Okay. Um, so again, this is David Martin, psychotherapist, LMFT with Illuminated Pathways. If you're interested in working with me, please do check out my information, my contact information below. You can reach out to me there, leave a comment below, and but do reach out. I value your feedback, and I hope this video helped. Until the next video, I'm signing off.